Y aquí en Games en Madrid, en el MUTUA Madrid Open, en la Caja Mágica, con Agos Laroca, con Germán Abril, seguimos recibiendo a ilustres jugadores que nos acompañan en el día de hoy. Está con nosotros en español. Nosotros cuando pronunciamos tu nombre lo diríamos mal, because we always say your name bad. We say like Jiří Lehečka, more or less. But
It wasn't bad.
well, yeah, it's bad. We know. Thank you so much. But how would you say?
He told me in Miami that it was Jiří Lehečka. I don't know. Yeah.
Very well
Perfect.
done. Very well done.
So,
So today we learn a little bit more from you. I mean, and we're still learning all the things you do on court. Congratulations, great
Thank
match. And how did you feel today here in Madrid?
Actually, I felt quite surprised because I must say that I was expecting the weather to be totally different today. I was expecting it's going to be very rainy, very cold, chilly conditions. And during the match, it changed completely. It's a very nice day. And I must say that it caught me a little bit off guard with my string tension. And that's actually why after the first ball change, I immediately ran to the umpire with my racket that I want them restring. And that's something that helped me a lot to come back in that match because also I started to feel that all the balls that I was normally putting into the out, were going into the court right now, and that helped me a lot kind of to be more in the rally, not to do many mistakes, and to be swinging very freely and trying to be aggressive. And yeah, it was a very tough match, but I'm very happy that even when it wasn't going my way, I was able to find some solutions and to win it. Yeah.
Could you let us know how much did you change the tension on your racket?
I went 1 kilo more, 1 kilo
Okay.
up. Yeah, which is kind of like, for my game style, it's quite a big change. I would say for some players maybe not, but for me yes. And but yeah, I mean it was necessary, and that's why you need to do everything you can to increase your chance.
every time we talk to you, we keep discovering like parts of your game, your planification, your training behind what we see on court. But one of my favorite parts, and I don't know if we can talk about that, was one of the stories you told me about your tattoo. Maybe here in Spain they don't know the story, but for me it was really good to know that story and to get you to know a little bit more, no?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, it was in a moment when I wasn't feeling great. It was one of that. It was actually after this tournament 2 years ago. I was playing against Rafa, and I got very seriously injured here in this tournament. I wasn't able to finish the whole tournament. I needed to retire in a semi-final. So yeah, in that moment, I just kind of like was struggling, and I was thinking about what is really important in the life. And in that moment, I was just telling to myself, it's just a sport. It's just something that you do. There are much bigger problems going on in the world right now. So yeah, I mean, you just can't do something you love for 3 months. I mean, there are worse things. Yeah.
How do you feel in Madrid conditions? More comfortable to you than other clay tournaments?
Yeah, I think that the conditions here in Madrid are totally different to the rest of the tour on clay. I mean, you're playing in a little bit of altitude. All the clay courts are based over on a concrete, so all the bounces are very high. If you're playing on a small court, these courts are very small in terms of where you need to stay with playing here in Madrid. So you need to focus more on your serve, because serve is working very well here, and it's very fast. Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned that match against Rafa. Let's try to forget what happened after about your injury. But we will always remember you here in Madrid because of that match. And it's part of the history of the tournament, and it's part of Rafa's career. That farewell. What do you remember about that day playing against Rafa here in the Caja Mágica?
I mean, I remember definitely, being able to play against a legend like him is something you will never forget. And then, of course, I remember playing not only against him, but against full Caja Mágica. That wasn't very easy. It was me against 13,000 people, who were cheering for Rafa, which is absolutely understandable, and I get it. And it was actually fun, and I think it was a good match. I think that the first set was a very good level. Also, Rafa after said that he was playing quite well. But yeah, I mean, of course, the thing is that, you know, playing against a guy like him is never easy. You know, that aura that he has on the court, on clay, on the home soil, is just something that's maybe tougher than actually playing him. And I say this only because we all saw that Rafa was finishing his career. You know, from the baseline, I kind of felt that he is playing quite well, but I felt that he was very limited with his serve. He wasn't serving like he used to. But still, I mean, come on, like still it was a super big challenge, and still it was super tough to beat Rafa. I mean, who can say that he beat Rafa on clay? But so that's a good memory for me. And yeah, it was a very nice ceremony after for Rafa, because what he did, you know, in his career, and especially on clay, is something that I think that no one can beat.
I have a quick test if you want to participate. It is not difficult. It's just to get to know you a little bit more. So, do you have a sports idol?
Sports idol. Actually, when I was younger, I loved to watch Roger. He was my idol. As I was growing older, my tennis idol was Thomas Berdych, because I kind of saw my game being very similar to his. So that was something where I was trying to go with my game and with the way how I played. But the older I was, I stopped having an idols, because it was already me playing on the biggest stages, on the big tournaments. So that's why I kind of was focusing just on myself, and I was just trying to be a better player than I was the day before.
Your level of Spanish from 1 to 10.
0.5.
That means that you know at least one word or two.
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
Ah,
Muy bien. Muy bien.
bien. Favorite Spanish food?
Oh, Iberico ham.
Bien, jamón ibérico.
Amazing.
That's
Choice.
good. Most famous contact on your telephone?
I don't know. Really, I don't know. I don't have any famous contact in my phone, I guess.
Okay. And top 3 picks of players to win MUTUA Madrid Open this year?
Apart from you.
Apart from me, Yannick, Artur Fils. I think that Felix Auger-Aliassime will do well.
Bien. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one. Do you have like a guilty pleasure music taste that we can know?
Music taste.
See, but a guilty pleasure, you know, those that you hide a little bit on your Spotify playlist.
I don't know if I hide them, but I definitely have like rock 80s music in my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like it. The oldies.
Yeah.
They never fail.
Goldies.
Okay. Yeah, the goldies, that's right. Bueno, Jiří, it was amazing to have you here.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Good luck, because we're
Thank you.
gonna be witness of an amazing match against Alex Mikkelsen. The very best of luck here, hopefully during the 2 weeks here in Madrid. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Keep enjoying jamón ibérico.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
try to pronounce
Gracias.
your name much better.
No, you're doing well, guys. Thank
Bueno,
you.
pues con un invitado muy especial aquí en Game Set Madrid.